So how has your weeks have been?
What?
How has your week been?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Here, man.
What did I do? You know what? I'll go second. See, how was your week? Yeah.
This kid's not ready. How? Yo, so my week. It's good. Did like a freaking Pee Wee Herman, like. Wow.
Oh man,
my week has been interesting. I realized that I don't think I want to work 40-hour weeks anymore.
Okay.
You ever feel like you just don't want to work anymore? I want to get paid to sleep.
That'd be a crazy thing.
But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway because I have no choice. You know, sometimes when you wake up out of bed, you just kind of want to work. I don't want to work. And it's like, oh
yeah. I mean, if your work environment is cool and everything like that, then.
You know how much times I almost wanted to just break my phone when I heard that alarm?
Jeez, okay,
Not like
I don't go on
you just
that.
you wanna do something, but you know you can't afford to do that.
I see what you mean. But breaking
when it hits $2,000. Let me put this back.
Yeah, you can. No. It's
that's why some people, when I notice like some people that have like a certain type of anger that they just break things, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, you didn't need that. Like you don't watch like you don't watch TV. You're just gonna just mash up your TV like that. You're just gonna just fling it. Like you broke the fan. It's a hot summer day. Like
you broke your fan.
It's not my fan. You broke yours.
You broke your fan.
What you had to deal with. Like what the hell? So you're just gonna break your laptop?
I never understood
you're
that.
Mad, or you're just gonna break some. I mean, some people it's warranted anger, but I mean,
yeah, like screaming a pillow. Like if I had a pillow near me, for those watching, like I would take a pillow and just go, bro. Like okay, like we're trying to. So if you're upset, it's just a quick demonstration.
No, don't put your face in the pillow. Sorry.
No, not to put it in, but like you're having a bad day, you just be like. Actually, I'm gonna do a magic trick. Hold on. I'm gonna be like, woo! And then you just.
Honestly,
no, but some people.
You're a real like, man.
Some people do that. Like,
I'm gonna be scared if you scream in the pillow. I feel like it's like, okay, well, no man. You just walk off and just hear that muffle in the background. You're just like.
We're just fighting the air.
Yeah, no. But some people get mad. No, but sometimes that is needed. Well, yeah, that's the best. Especially if you're so cheap, you just hang up the phone and you're like, I can't take it. That's when you know you are angry.
Yo.
But you can't even yell. You just like that one. You're steaming, just. Yo, you start rocking with it.
That's how you know you're upset.
Ooh, that's stupid.
When you start rocking back and forth, talking to yourself.
Ooh, and your knees are rubbing.
It's like
I can't take it anymore.
It's one of those the invisible. Ooh, this motherfucker don't know who I am.
Yo, you ever got so mad that like, and you get mad at yourself more because you should have said something else in that moment.
Oh shoot! Wow.
So you're there by yourself, like, if I could have replayed this moment. It's like, I was like, you're the problem, you little. This is just you're just replaying it in your mind. It's like, what? I'm the problem. You're the problem. Oh, I would have said that. I should have said that. And you just stressing yourself. Just
yo. Like I mentioned earlier, like. There's someone at work I have to carefully watch, because I can see the potential of them getting that upset. Like when they go and break a clipboard, guys.
Some people, when you watch them and you're just seeing them, and you watch them just start shaking, just shaking in the spot like they're trying to do something. And you're like,
there's a time, this person told me that when they came across like another employee, they're just like, just stay away from me. Just stay away from me. It's like, yo.
No, the scary ones are the people who, whatever's happening, they're talking to you, and then it's a hot pause. They look up to the sky, and that big sigh, that person you gotta stay clear from. Stay clear from that person. When they're like, you know what? It's okay. You know, at that point.
Yo.
For me, it's the one when the guy's like, it's the one that I feel like you need to fear is the one that keeps staring at you when the conversation's over.
Yo.
So when the guy said, I said, get over here and do your work. And the man's just watching the man that just said it to him. Just watching is like, yo, that guy's gonna kill someone.
Yo, no, he's gonna.
I remember, what was it? Was it Kevin Bacon on The Simpsons?
Right.
When he was working at the Cookie Mart and he's just getting mad at everything because they had to teach him, like, I think he had to act like he was a.
He's an
employee.
remember that employee? Yeah.
He was like, he asked, was it Lionel or one of them? He was like, hey, am I doing this well? I was like, no, you're doing it like you need more emphasis in things, dude. So okay, he's like, wait, come back, get over here. And then he's like, I'm me and you're you. He's like, I'm what? He's like, look, don't push me around. That's when you know someone is mad too. When they get mad, they're like, don't just play with me today. Okay?
It goes from up here to the.
Don't. I remember when the teachers sometimes you could tell they're fuming, and you're like, you know what? That's it. I'll wait. That one, I'll wait.
And it's dead quiet. Everyone else is still going off.
They're still going on.
Yo, shut up.
But you know.
But you know that teacher's fuming.
Yeah,
You see
internally.
pink face now. And you're like, ooh.
Shout out to the teachers who just went to the lights and went.
Everybody's just like, what the hell?
But then, if this were today's time,
Oh, flicking on the lights.
you would
on
see
and off.
these kids will now put up their flashlights and start going around like this. Like the whole party. Like,
I don't.
Them teachers
Yo.
probably just say, you know what, F this. EMP. Yeah. Why the network
take the
diffuser or whatever that just disables all the network.
Wi-Fi.
Ooh, you spoke that in. That, but because of school budgets, they're not gonna install that.
What if the teacher just has one?
A teacher with an EMP.
Block it off.
That's just as bad. You remember some teachers if you're back in the day when you don't have. Nowadays these classrooms have like central air in their rooms.
Right.
I just had the fan. You misbehave. The teacher just went.
Who did no?
It's like,
I gotta remember.
And all you have to deal with was the draft and the windows are like this. So yo, bro, you wish you had the window seat.
I think one teacher did that in my lifetime. I can't remember what grade I was in. That scenario definitely happened before. They just went, you know what? Hey.
Yo, you can't even do it.
You didn't realize.
Oh.
So just for somebody to catch a cool breeze, they'd have to get up, pretend that they're sharpening the pencil, but they'll walk past the window and just catch the draft and just come back and then go right back around.
Oh my goodness, man! What such a life, man.
Remember the teacher? Sometimes we pissed the teachers off a little bit. We did. We were some bad kids sometimes.
Hey, man.
Go to the wall. He's like, I don't want to go to the wall right now. Go to the wall, man. Just go. Look at this, Jesus.
I had peers that would get these teachers losing it. I would not.
Yo, we apologize if we terrorize teachers.
A few of you.
You know,
I feel sorry for one teacher. I feel so bad. I
Like-
swear it was our first year, and I was a bad kid. It was literally ECW in that classroom.
when kids were like literally like,
Yo, I remember one time this kid went on the desk and wanted to jump on another kid on the desk, and the kid seen that coming and pushed him. And all I remember him going like, and then he flew into like the chairs. You know how you had the chairs like
yo,
That are attached to the desk?
No, you know the chairs like before. It was like after school, so it was like you know when the chairs they tell you to flip the chairs upside down.
Yes,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
can vacuum. That chair went boop. Then the chair just piled on the kid,
Oh, jeez.
and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then the kid tried to run away and run to the teacher, thinking that the teacher was gonna save him, but that kid started swinging on him in front of the teacher, and the teacher, She didn't even know the fight was beside him until the kid was just, and then like broke up the fight. I'm like, my gosh.
Yo, that's
crazy.
wow. Jeez, man.
We had some serious times. And I remember, like, that teacher would always tell me to go in the corner, put my nose in the corner, yo. That's some weird solitary confinement as a kid, yo. Put nose in the corner, yo. Nose in the corner! Just put me in the corner. And then I'll be the one that they separate the desk, man. Yo, everybody had 4 squares in the desk. I won't have 3 because I'm there by myself, bro.
That's yo.
By myself. I'm like, what type of this solitary confinement, bro? Like, just there doing I guess I did my work well. But I guess I was just like a distraction.
Right.
Can't be
Yo,
around
it's not
people.
my fault, though. Sometimes it was a kid, yo. Sometimes it's not even me, though. I think it's a racial thing.
If yo,
Yo, sometimes I really,
thinking back, you're probably like,
I didn't do anything a lot of that time.
Just
I just
talk.
reacted. I just reacted a certain way. You tried me, I tried you back.
right.
I wasn't even that bad of a kid. I wasn't. I swear. I wasn't a bad kid. Oh, actually.
It's just, wow.
Grade 2, that was the attitude era.
That's what.
Wrestling.
Yeah, 90, 97,
So,
98,
I
yeah.
got suspended from.
Suspend.
What was worse suspension? Like, was it like school suspension or home suspension?
In school's pretty.
It sucks.
In school's worse. Like, I definitely had it in schools growing up. Yeah. Like, oh wait, no, you can't go home yet, and then you have to you're after school. You're just
the
like,
whole time you hear the bell ring. That day sounds like a long day. You see one of your friends throwing the attendance thing. They see you, put the paper and walk out, and you're still there.
you're just like, damn, I'm still.
That's rough. Feel for you
That's I
to
don't know.
have experienced that.
Childhood day. Well, you never had like you were bad. You never fought, nothing like that. You were a good child.
Yes. Very much so. What? Still am.